A Lion in Paris by Beatrice Alamagna. He was a big lion, a young, curious, and lonely lion. He was bored at home on the grasslands, so one day he set off to find a job, love, and a future. He arrived in Paris by train without any luggage. It was his first time he had been in a big city. Naturally, it was a little scary. The lion wanted to see if he would terrify anyone. He wondered if people would start screaming, if they would step aside in horror as he passed, or if they would pursue him with rifle shots. The people were hurrying around with a strange kind of sword under their arms, but nobody thought about attacking him. That surprised him. Puzzled, the lion went down into the metro. The people on the platform hardly even glanced at him. So then he roared very loudly to make them turn around and look at him. More than anything, the lion liked to be noticed, and he thought it was very sad to be ignored. When he went into the streets, it started to rain. It made him think of his lovely, sunny grasslands, and he felt sad. He turned all gray and shiny like the roofs around him. In the middle of the square, he saw a huge factory with workers going up and down a transparent pipe. The sun came out again, making the building explode into 1,000 stars of light. He stood there, gaping at it. The lion walked along a river that cut the city in half. The river smiled at him like a mirror. At last, a girl noticed him, and her eyes followed him for a while with a loving, tender look. The lion's heart was beating very fast as he continued his long walk. At the top of an endless flight of steps, he saw a white castle. "It looks like a cream cake, doesn't it?" said an old lady, smiling at him. "Grrr," replied the lion. They went back down all the steps together. Then he came to an enormous iron tower, and he was trembled with fear. He climbed right into the top, and the people below looked like ants. He absolutely loved it. The city that appeared so dreary and frightening and gray in the morning now seemed to be smiling at him with all its windows. At a big crossroads, he stopped abruptly. There was a beautiful plant standing in front of him. The lion climbed up onto it and put his paws together and gave a loud roar of joy. Roar! Then hundreds of cars tooted their horns to welcome him. "This is the place for me," thought the lion, grinning. He looked into the distance and decided to stay, perfectly still and happy.